The next thing we have here is organization. This is something that most of us need to work on. So topic sentences. I see many of us attempting to make topic sentences, but sometimes what happens later in the paragraph doesn't actually reinforce that topic sentence. So that's what you want to make sure when you're doing that rereading and revising of your essay. You want to make sure that you're always coming back and making sure you're proving that topic sentence. What we forget in essays, if they're about literature, for example, is we're proving a point. And if you don't make a good argument throughout, and many of you, I wrote on your papers, you know, the thesis is not proved, your argument doesn't follow through, you may think in your head, well, I'm not making an argument. This isn't a persuasive paper, but actually all essays really are persuasive to a certain degree. So you want to make sure that you're proving to me, and you're always bringing it back to the thesis, and you're always relating your ideas.
So we use the question, why would you use certain words if we cannot personify the essay?
No, you wouldn't want to say, I would use metaphor because, but I want you to put yourself in the shoes of the author is what I mean. So if I'm an author and I'm creating a character and I really want the audience to know this, and this about that character, I'm going to use metaphor because, and so you can probably safely assume that's why Shakespeare would use it too. So that's what I mean. You're right. You don't want to say, I would use metaphor. You're going to say instead, Shakespeare uses metaphor because with those metaphors, we get to see Macbeth's blah, 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 whatever feelings, whatever kind of point it is you're trying to say. It's here. Common enemy of man, yeah, it's an allusion to Satan. Mark Antony and Caesar, an allusion to history, absolutely. But we've kind of just skimmed the surface with them. Do you see what I mean? Like we're mentioning here, given to the common enemy of man, he's talking about the most malevolent, despised biblical character, that's good, as Satan. There's more to say about that, and yet he goes on to the next allusion. But there's much more we can say. First of all, and I wrote this on some of your papers that talked about this, what does it tell us that he uses the word common enemy of man?
Most of the people are liars.
Okay, exactly, right? Like everyone shares this experience. But Macbeth is king, right? He's supposed to be the highest in the great chain of being. So he has thrown himself down to the level of common people. This is the kind of analysis I'm wanting you to take. Some of us forgot that. She's introduced the soliloquy she's talking about. She has a clear thesis. Where is it?
Where it says here about Shakespeare's word choice, allusions, and metaphors.
Okay. And now, why did I say VG or vague above Macbeth feels? What's that?
Very good.
Very good. Vague. I thought it was very good. Oh, that's why I gave you guys the revision symbols. Yeah, that could be confusing. VG for vague.
That is like what? Like, it's not
Okay. What isn't specific?
like how we feel.
How does Macbeth feel, right? That's what I'm asking myself when I read that. Sure, the metaphors, all of these things absolutely do help us understand in a better way how Macbeth feels. But how is that?
Frustration.
Right? Frustration. What are some other feelings Macbeth has in the soliloquy? Confusion. Anger, confusion, resentment, right? He's mad at those witches for giving both of those prophecies, and not just the one